the state capital of Utah. Now it's sent it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Over Ingles. It's a hand on it, and Fox is right there.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here is Conley. A baseline J. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. High post try. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way.
Doris, as Gobert has...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Now, here's Fox. He gets it in there.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, that's blocked. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break for the finish, and it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Fox following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Now, here's Fox. He's got 6, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Knocked away and stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley against Bagley. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Fox finds Bogdanovich. Bielitsa with it. That's a 2 from Barnes. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Mitchell outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Hields checked in for Sacramento. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Fox passes to Bagley. Gobert with the block.
And the remarkable reach of the Stifler Tower. Gobert twice as hard. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hield with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Utah trailing here. Mitchell looking it over. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Barnes outside. To the wing right side. Doubled by Bogdanovich. It's deflected. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Fox with it. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. On the wing, Hield. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hield with the bucket.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Parker kicks to Hield from deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gobert finds Moutier. Clarkson with the ball. To the paint, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. Consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root. I'll tell you, a terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Oh, the lob to Gobert. That shot off the mark.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now Clarkson, he's still scoreless so far in this one. The three. They get it back. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. On the wing, Hield, defended by Moutier. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Giles kicks to Joseph. 5 on the clock. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Hield's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Davis at the elbow. Parker with the steal. Here's Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Ed Davis.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. And the rejection by Holmes. Back to Mitchell. To end the run. Again, Mitchell missing. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Fox. Poked away.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And it's Davis missing. Here's Barnes. A reverse. And it's good on the layup. And the Kings lead by 12.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He had 13 points, 2 of them. And that'll about...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Mitchell. No good on that one. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Back to Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Kings. Second chance shot, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. The pass to Bogdanovich. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
6 on the shot clock. O'Neal inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Utah, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The first free throw is good.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Utah. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Corey Joseph. Bazemore on the wing. Here's Holmes. They kick out to Hield. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Clarkson dishes to O'Neal.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Jazz have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for your Jazz.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Fox in for Kent Bazemore. And he's good on the second. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Hield. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 10. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Ahead. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow. Love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Parker outside. Back to Fox. It's stolen by Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Hield.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Gobert. No good. And the Kings going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hield. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. O'Neal's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And here is O'Neal. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings lead by 7. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Sean Holmes out there with Giles. And it's Bialica in at the 3, the small forward. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. Fox looking it over. Three-pointer, Hield. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. They grab their own miss. Gobert can't hit. Kings leading now by 8. And then Hield with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. There's the 3. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. The Kings also at the sub. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Giants. It's tipped. Offside Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. Bialica with the bucket.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Back to Ingles. Lets the 3 fly. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hield left side. Bagley, great positioning on the putback. Bagley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody. Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for O'Neal. And then for Sacramento, Harrison Barnes comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Conley finds Ingles. Mitchell outside. From downtown, the Jazz with another miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Barnes against Clarkson. Bialica, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Bialica has it in the corner. There's the triple. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And how about the basketball IQ of Bagley? Seems to know where misses are going ahead of time.
Clarkson gets to Conley. Ingles in the corner. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
They double him with Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Barnes passes to Bielitsa.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Kings.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Mitchell. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They've led by as many as 14 points. Utah with the rebound. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Fox. Outside, Bagley. Down low, it's Bielitsa. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Ball. The putback. Bagley with the block.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Williamson against Bielitsa. Left side, Ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now, here's Fox. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Barnes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ball, the pass to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Sinks the triple.
When they look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall. And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the board.
Fox. And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Fox.
And how about the way Fox...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Kings pick up 2.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Barnes. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Clock at 6. Goes back up. The shot missing. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Fox with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Rob. Redick surveying the D. Jackson kicks to Redick. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Inside. Hayes the pass to Redick. Back to Hayes. It's blocked. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And now the Kings fast break. Hield from outside. No good that time. Doesn't go for him. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner and loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Here's Hart. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Hart, and he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Outside Jackson. The dish now to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Hield. Again, Hield missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside Jackson. To the right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The work that Ingram puts in lifts his team's play. Always there to support the break.
Joseph looking over the floor. Pass to Bielitsa. To the paint, taken away by Holiday. Williamson in the post. Bielitsa's there. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Holiday. Joseph against Ball. Ingram wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Joseph. And there's the pass to Barnes. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Here's Ingram. Sacramento making their last shot. And then Favors with the dunk.
Favors is a tremendous athlete who loves to dunk it down. The connection he has with his teammates on the floor is unbelievable.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Favors. To the wing on the left. He's in the post. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Right wing. Hayes the pass to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. That shot misses. And the Kings going the other way now. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And the Pelicans also making a change. Redick is checked in. Pelicans trail by 8. Holiday dishes to Redick. Fires the 3. Pelicans keep it alive. And Holiday is right there.
Yeah, the toughness of Holiday, sticking his nose in there, coming up with the second chance look.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
12 seconds left here in the second. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and that would have counted, but his shot was off. And so it's Sacramento in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game in.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 18. Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Beyond the arc. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 11. Oh, ball in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I have to appreciate the timing there. Lonzo has a sense for when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Fox. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Williamson's got 6.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Fox against Ball, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Here's Joseph. Here's Bagley. And they pick up 2. And it's an 11-point Kings lead.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Back to Ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. On defense, Sacramento. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ingram passes to Okafor. Back to Ingram. 4 on the clock. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes. And Joseph kicks to Giles. Knocks it loose.
Love it, love it.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. New Orleans also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. And it's Frank Jackson in for J.J. Redick.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Jackson, that's good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Hield outside. Passes it to Giles. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And now it's Giles running. He can go all the way. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Jackson finds Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 18 points in the game.
Great competitive play from Ingram tonight, and his teammates are sharing in his excitement.
Pass to Bazemore. To the middle. And Holmes throws it down.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Ingram against Parker. Ingram outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Healed outside. Pelicans pull it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ingram.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They get the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Kings ahead. They lead by 3. And 4th quarter basketball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Bagley in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Over to the wing. Hart that passed the ball. Favors trying to break free. Count that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ball. The Kings shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Here's Fox. He kicks it to Bagley. And stolen by Favors. He lobs it up. And Derek Favors with the slam.
The scoring numbers for Favors inching upwards season after season. He's a guy you want to get touches.
And here is Bielitsa. Inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Barnes kicks to Bielitsa and stolen by Favors. Here's Ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Fox is double. Outside, Bagley. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Doesn't go that time. Ingram attacking. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Loud pass to Bagley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Redick comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Drew Holiday in for Josh Hart. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Marvin Bagley shooting. That one is on Holiday. The Kings making a switch here. Heald's checked in.
Shooting just 1.
That's good from Bagley.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Williamson left side. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Great D that time from Bagley.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The feed to Williamson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Barnes. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 8-point game. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Heel. Over ball. Heel can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Ball, the pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. Bielitsa with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Now the pass to Barnes. Kicks it to Fox. 1:05 left in the fourth.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Kings.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Fox is double. Pass to Barnes. Now Heel. He kicks to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Heel can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
And here now the Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Len finds Brewer. Passes it to Joseph. Now Brewer. Pass to Len. Back to Brewer. Takes the 3. No good. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Probably. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. after that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point guard. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Ingles, and he comes up with the deuce.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Favors. Down low. Gobert with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here is Favors, and he converts the layup.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Conley against Ball. Conley's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And New Orleans pushing it up now, and finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Conley's shot is off. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Stolen by Mitchell, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Jazz. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And the rejection by Favors. They recover it. To the left side wing. Here's O'Neal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Williamson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Jazz also changing it up. Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Was shot by Redick, no good. Jazz have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Jackson, following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. Outside for Redick. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Davis. Jazz passing it around, and he gets it to go.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Moutier. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And Gobert takes to Moutier. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Gobert. And the basket is good. Gobert's got 6.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. O'Neal is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Moutier. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Davis at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Redick finds Okafor. The rebound by the Jazz. And here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
So hard to guard point guards with a change of speed. Moutier there with a nice burst to the basket.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Davis. Okafor gets the bucket.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And it's Davis missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Shot from the low block. Trying to get open is Davis. O'Neal misses.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Clearly a foul.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Mitchell, he's checked in for O'Neal.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Conley into the lane. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
And it's Ingram missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Mitchell. Off target with his 3. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
I love whenever Favors attacks the bucket. Knows not many guys are going to be able to stop him down low.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Mitchell. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ball's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis with it. Favors picks him up. Taken away by Holiday. Moving it up. Here's Ingram. Finished off the break. Ingram's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Holiday against Mitchell. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And good that time.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Well, 2 things happening there. Ed Davis has tremendous ups, and secondarily, because of those long arms, you could throw that anywhere.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Bogdanovich against Favors. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Jazz shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Okafor kicks to Jackson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, stolen by Clarkson. And here comes the break. Here's Moutier, up and in on the layup. Moutier's got 6 here in this quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 1. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening quarter.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Emmanuel Moutier.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got 8.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Ball kicks it out to Williamson. Favors at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 12 points for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gobert the pass to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. It's a one-point game. It's deflected, but they get it back. Conley finds Mitchell. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Here's Gobert. Over Favors. Nice shot by Gobert.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Holiday, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That's good from Holiday.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Melli. Basket good. Melli's got his first points of the game.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Hart has it in the corner. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Hartson's running. Moutier with the basket. And now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Muscle of Moutier, solid at gutting the defense there despite their efforts.
And Hayes throws it down.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Gobert. The putback goes up again, and the layup is good. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That shot, no good. Utah leading by 3.
That Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10th.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And Hayes kicks to Hart. And he lays it straight in. Now here's Moutier. He's got 12. There's 14 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Moutier's got 14.
And Moutier collects himself, sees where he is on the floor, and simply rises up.
Here's Redick. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Utah out in front, up by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Bogdanovich. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Jackson finds Hayes. Hart. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Okafor. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jazz leading by 5. Gobert with it. Now Okafor defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Utah also making some changes. Joe Ingles is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. 15 points for Rudy Gobert.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Mitchell. Excellent D there from Ball. Pelicans trail by 3. Okafor with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Okafor kicks to Ball. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Okafor slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. And how agile was Zion on that dunk.
Conley's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
The pass to Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. They need this, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Gobert against Williamson. Ingram dishes to Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. Lobs it up for Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for O'Neal. Williamson, the pass to Ball. They double him with Mitchell. Out to Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on an 18-5 run.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim. Love the power on that dunk, too.
The drive by Mitchell. Good D by Holiday.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
To the right side. Ball with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. Here's Conley, and he makes good on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting... Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Kings. Bombed up there for Barnes. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. 4-point game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. One-on-one fast break. Throws it up high. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly. Gives the defense no chance to react.
The drive by Mitchell. That shot off.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Conley after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. To halt the run. That one misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Jumps up. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Bogdanovich, know what? Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Leans. That one wide left.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Mitchell. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
Some changes for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Utah also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. That's good from Fox on the assist by Parker. Fox has got 8.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Davis with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Fox gets it to go. He's got 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Hield.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Jazz. Davis with it. Now guarded by Hield. Here's Clarkson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Fox. No good on that one. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 9. And Davis, here we go. Puts up a 3. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fox is double. Passes it to Parker. Here's Giles. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, the defense committed to Parker, so he beats them with a pass. Beautifully done.
Mitchell against Hield. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Hield from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clarkson. Davis, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he... wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And so it's Sacramento with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 6. So on the floor for Utah, they've got O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Mudiay. And there's Davis, and it's Gobert in at the center. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Mudiay. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, when Mudiay plays with passion, this guy capable of converting through contact.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bielitsa in for Hield. Then for the Jazz, Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Jazz trail by 5. Back to Mudiay. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Well, when Emmanuel Mudiay has got deep post position, boy, he is going to attack and earn the trip to the stripe.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Conley after the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Mike Conley.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Now, here's Joseph. No points in the game yet for him. Holmes, good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Joseph. And now Sacramento on the break. Elitza finds Bazemore. Pulls it up. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Moutier against Bazemore. Kept alive. Conley dishes to Moutier. Pass to Gobert. Joseph against Conley. Tries again. Rebounded by Holmes.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Jazz trail by 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley's shot is off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Kent Bazemore. Utah also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Mitchell in for Mike Conley.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Moutier. Banked in off the glass. Moutier's got 7.
This is a strength of Moutier's, right? Get into the lane, put your speed to good use.
Joseph, the pass to Bielitsa. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Bagley. Great D that time from Davis.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
To the inside, Bagley goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell outside. Over Joseph. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Outside, Joseph. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Joseph's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell passes to Moutier. Back to Mitchell. And here's Moutier. He's got 7. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Moutier's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, Emmanuel Mudiay, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
A three from Bielitsa, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 12 points, and that does it for our halftime show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Here's Conley, and it goes down 2 points. Conley's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Fox. 16 points for him.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Conley against Fox, and he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got it all tied up now for Utah.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Bagley, and there it is for him. He's got 9.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Conley, the pass to Gobert, and he gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Kings have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now, here is O'Neal. Over Barnes. Gobert down low. Holmes on him. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Barnes. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Clarkson. The Kings have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. The pass to Holmes, and Bazemore kicks to Hield. Drills the three-pointer. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Now, here's Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 6.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Fox deciding where to go with it, and it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Fox passes to Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 8.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Conley. Back to Clarkson. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kings leading now by 8. Hield outside. Fires for 3. And no good. That one doesn't drop. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket for Mitchell. It's stolen by Ingles. Here's O'Neal. Ingles dishes to Gobert, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Hield, the pass to Bielitz, and that one is good. And the Kings lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Mitchell. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Three-pointer, Hield. Bagley finds Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Clarkson against Hield. It's stolen by Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. And a switcher also for Utah. Conley's checked in. Fox with it. Bagley in the post. Defended by Gobert. It's good.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Mitchell outside. Gobert against Hield. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Outside, Fox. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Bogdanovich, who's checked in for O'Neal. And here they come. Here's Hield. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Barnes against Mitchell. And stolen by Barnes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Fox. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Kings lead by 8.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces. As it appears, it'll be a nice win here for the Kings.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Barnes against Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Ingles with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Over Hield. Misses. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have coming right up. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Now here's Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Right side Bagley. Back to Fox. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Ingram against Barnes. Ingram kicks to Favors. Count it. Favors got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tries it from 9. Bagley dishes to Fox. And the layup falls.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And it's Williamson missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. That shot missing. Good D by Holiday. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now, here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. Fox, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Ball against Fox. Ball with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And then Favors with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Fox. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Ingram attack. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the 2nd pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. Bagley. And the rejection by Favors. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Loud pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And Hayes throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
He hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
It's Redick on the wing to the paint. And Hayes throws it down.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Here's Joseph. Good. Nice job down low.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
A nice first quarter of play. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. He's out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the forcing. A shot by Redick, no good. Here's Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Redick kicks to Jackson. Back to Redick. Over Joseph. And he overshot that one, missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bazemore. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Redick surveying the D. Hart. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hart's got his first 2 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Joseph, the pass to Parker. Back to Joseph. To the inside. Out to Parker. Back to Giles. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Shot by Joseph. No good. New Orleans in the lead, and now the Pelicans on the break. Hart kicks to Hayes. Outside for Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Holmes, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Redick against Hield. Down low. Here's Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. never hesitates to find the open guy.
Joseph finds Bazemore. Kings moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bielitsa, he checks in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
And stolen by Barnes. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Okafor dishes to Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And good that time. Bielitsa's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Outside Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Barnes can't get it to go. And stolen by Bielitsa. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind the...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the center, filling out the middle. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And that one drops. The Kings trailing. Here's Fox. No good there. Excellent D there from Ball. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Heald's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Bielitsa. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here's Fox. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Ingram outside. Buries it down low. Ingram's got 10 points.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Ball. And then for Sacramento, Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Melly passes to Favors. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Joseph down low. Jackson on him. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, the lob to Redick.
He's really accomplished on the offensive end. J.J. Redick consistently keeps moving and puts pressure on the defense.
Joseph, the pass to Bagley. Good on the shot. 10 points from Marvin Bagley.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And the wide open shot from Redick drains the three-pointer.
Seeing the chance for a good look on the jump shot. Redick making the split-second decision to pull up and let it fly. That's heads up there.
Joseph, the pass to Bagley. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Fox kicks to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
And, you know, Jabari Parker's a pretty good defensive player. And when he's engaged on this end, he's capable of having a real impact on the game coming up with steals.
Holmes with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Parker. The Kings have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Fox. Passes to Giles. Outside Bogdanovic. Now here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Holmes got the lead up to 2 now for Sacramento.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Holiday, the pass to Hart, looking to end the run. Good on the triple. Hart's got 5 now.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Fox dishes to Hield. Back to Fox. Pass to Giles. Back to Fox. Holmes kicks to Hield. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he checks in for Buddy Hield. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Okafor. Count that one. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Well, I like the fact Okafor is a big guy who handles contact well. Not all big guys do. You got to do better than that if you're the defense.
Here's Holmes. Can't hit from 12. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Left side, Fox.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Holiday and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. Favors finds Holiday. Pops it up for Favors. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Kings trail by 4. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Williamson. Makes it off the glass.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Bielitsa misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And Fox excelling at scoring through contact that time. Always looking to take it all the way to the rack.
Pops it up for Favors. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bielitsa. A 3 ball. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Hield's checked in. Williamson with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
The kick out to Barnes. Inside. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Heel sinks the three-pointer.
And that is a big-time performance. I like how Heel embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bielitsa finds Heel. Favors against Bagley. That one, no good. Great D that time from Favors. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. The Pelicans have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. The kick out to Holiday. To the middle. It's stolen by Bagley.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done. And just easy to see why people are so high on Bagley. His ability to deliver there in the clutch is impressive.
Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's blocked. Here's Fox. Money!
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look. What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
Here's Fox. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Bielitsa passes to Barnes. Shot by Heel. Nobody around. Off target. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really, and a
Bogdanovich's number 2.
Us and nothing.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point. Gobert. And the layup is good. Gobert's got the opening field goal of the game for the Jazz.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Yes, that goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what impressed scouts with Mitchell. 6'10" wingspan for a player who is 6'3". That's going to get you some rebounds.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Conley. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Williamson.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Pelicans have gone 2-3 here to start out the game. Gobert against Ball. It's tipped.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block. It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
It's good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive. It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Holiday. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Williamson dishes to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. Offensive rebound. Mitchell right side. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Conley against Ball. They double-team Conley. Ingram with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
First one falls for him. A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Redick passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Mitchell against Jackson, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And it's in there.
And they've repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell looking it over. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jackson kicks to Redick. Here's Hayes, and the layup falls. Hayes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Hayes. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. Moutier passed to Davis. The Jazz working the ball around now. Over Hayes. And Davis puts it in.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
To the wing right side. Here's Melly. And Davis pulls it down.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here's Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pelicans trail by 8. Jackson drives in. Here we go, one-on-one. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Davis. Second chance shot. And it's Melly with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Down low, Jackson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. And Ball stays with it.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
Williamson from long range. That one's not going to go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kind of...
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner, and in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And New Orleans also making a change. Favors is checked in. Outside Conley. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tries from 10. Ingles. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater. Conley's got 12.
Smooth off the fingertips. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
Ingram wide open. Offensive rebound.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. He's got 10.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Ingram kicks the ball. No good on the 3.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Mitchell outside. And the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram dishes the ball. Holiday, no one around him. Here's Favors. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Mitchell wide open. And a close game so far through the first. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. Nobody had an answer for Mike Conley in the first. He had 12 points. And when we talk about the... That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And that one's good. Ingram's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. Outside Conley. Excellent D there from Ball. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 1-point game. Bucket is good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Gobert can't hit.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
A different look for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And then for New Orleans, Okafor is checked in for Melly. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Ball.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA, a career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Utah trailing here. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovic. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Redick with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. The shot from the low post is good.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Hayes the pass to Jackson. Dishes it to Redick. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Hayes finds Okafor, and the wide open shot from Redick. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
As you can see, Redick is not just a shooter, but also a terrific passer.
Jazz trail by 3. Moutier with the ball. Clarkson on the wing. Bogdanovic passes to Moutier. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Clarkson, and he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Connects from 3-point range.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happened at the other end, give it to Bogdanovic.
Redick with the bucket.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Jackson, that's good.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Pelicans on top. They lead by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Ball, and it's Melly in at the 4 slot.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Lobs it up there for Ingram. It's stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Ball with the bucket.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
Here's Clarkson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Ingram finds Ball. Offline with his 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Gobert the pass to Clarkson. Here's Conley. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Right side, Ball. Holiday the pass to Melly. And it's Ball in the corner. 3-pointer. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And it's 8 points for Zion Williamson.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
Now the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Ball dishes to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Mitchell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. And here is Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
It's stolen by Ingles. One-on-one here. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A second chance effort. Here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. And another shot. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. A fearless competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside Holiday. No good there. And so it's Utah with the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony.